Honorable Speaker, pursuant to Rule 15.2 of our Rules of Procedure, which mandates the Leader of the Opposition, the Honorable Harriet Nakwede, Kayunga District Woman Representative, is our Deputy Chief Opposition Whip and Shadow Minister for the Presidency. Amanio, Mukono District Woman Representative, Shadow Minister for Information and Anti-Corruption. Oyam County North MP, Shadow Minister for Science, Innovation and Technology. The Honorable Kasure Ismail, Holma West Division MP, Shadow Minister for Trade and Industry. For Parliament, Shadow Minister for Local Government. The Honorable Sevina Yavira Nyendomukungwe, Member of Parliament, Shadow Minister for Finance, Planning and Economic Development. Alobo Joan Achom, Soroti City Woman MP, Shadow Minister for Foreign Affairs. The Honorable Suma, East African Community Affairs. The Honorable Jimmy Kanabi, Buikwe South MP, Shadow Minister for Public Service. The Honorable Dr. Timothy Batua Lusala, Jinja South MP, Shadow Minister. The Honorable Narima Betty Ethel, Wakiso District Woman MP, Shadow Minister for Gender, Labor and Social Development. Plus ministries in 2030, and we are going to effectively hold government accountable. My appeal, Right Honorable Speaker, to colleagues on this side as I end.
Look, I think what is, can we have some order?
Honorable Swaka, the Speaker is saying be orderly.
You first resume your seat. We need to get this done well. And if we get it done well from the beginning, we should be... Now, the shadow is really must be a shadow of somebody existing. So, somebody else said that when you say that you only want to reduce it to 30, actually I had one person there saying off record that you actually don't have the number to come to the 81 or so. But, which is...
Right, Honorable, that's not true, and you know it because your members on this side are more than 100, as you know, because we are your members too.
The member is now informed that you are doing rationalization. But you should not shadow what is not... Don't split when you can actually merge. But you see, it's you, the appointing authority. The Honorable Chris, you wanted to give information to the Speaker and to the House? Yeah. But
very much. Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker and the honorable members. I take the opportunity to congratulate you and the members. Now, Rule 15 of our Rules of Procedure speaks to the role and functions of the Leader of the Opposition. And in Sub-Rule 2 states, the Leader of the Opposition shall, in consultation with his or her party leadership, appoint a shadow cabinet from members of the opposition in Parliament who shall have portfolios and functions that correspond to the portfolios and functions of cabinet ministers. So this presupposes that a shadow minister will be corresponding to a cabinet minister. Now, if there is no cabinet minister for human rights, so who is he shadowing if you are opposition with it? So I think the Leader of Opposition should harmonize so that you respect the rules.
The one handling human rights is Minister of Justice and Constitutional Affairs. Yeah, for the government side. Thank you very much, Honorable Dr. Balyomusi. Now, on the information you have, would you want to make some amendments?
Right, Honorable Speaker, in essence, we are putting, because human rights are very critical to us, so we are putting 2 shadow ministers in that docket. That's why we have the one of human rights as well. Because, you see, even according to reports of Uganda Human Rights Commission, the biggest perpetrator of human rights abuses is government and government institutions. I hope you read those reports. So we are saying we want to hold you accountable as government in that regard.
Procedure.
But you came and sat on our side. Why are you putting our side on procedure?
That's why he's raising procedure matter now. I thank you so much, Right Honourable Speaker. Right Honourable Speaker.
I don't know yet the shadow cabinet ministers. I am here to inform you of the same, Right Honourable Speaker. But do allow me, and I seek your indulgence, Right Honourable Speaker, to raise just two critical issues before I notify you of the shadow cabinet. Two critical issues now that colleagues on this side are here. Honourable Speaker, the media has been awash, and I've seen some communication from government officials about a critical concern of medical interns in this our country. Medical interns, they form the cracks of the medical infrastructure of our country. They literally run government hospitals and government health centers in all our constituencies. Sometimes they work 36 hours, other times they work 48 hours non-stop to take care of the people of Uganda. Government has historically facilitated them to do this work. They have finished the training, and then they do the one-year internship of work. But we understand government is now mooting a policy to cease facilitating medical interns, to cease paying them for the work, the laborious work that they do. That's a bother, Right Honourable Speaker. It's a bother because we are going to have a challenge. These medical interns are professionals like anybody else. If they don't have money even for accommodation, if they don't have money for feeding, how shall we expect them to show up, even without transport, to take care of us, including us in this place and our constituents out there? Honourable Speaker, I would like to urge and then treat government to with immediacy drop this problematic policy. And the question of the lack of resources does not arise. Government recently suspended public holiday functions to save money. We had already, as Parliament, passed that entire budget, and so that money is available. And about 24 billion shillings is going to be saved. Now that those national functions are not going to happen, beginning with yesterday, Heroes Day, why don't we channel that money to the medical interns? In other words, money is available. Government, let's find this money so that we can pay medical interns.
Do you want to ask the leader of government business to respond to your...
Certainly. Let me finish it in a minute, Right Honourable, and then she will come through with the response. So I am urging her to marshal her cabinet to find resources for medical interns. And I was emphasizing, Right Honourable Speaker, this is not one of those political issues that we should be debating, NRM, opposition, and so on. This is a matter of concern to all of us. So I hope that government is going to find resources for that. Finally, Right Honourable Speaker, for the response of the Prime Minister. Right Honourable Speaker, there is again a concern of human rights violations that are not ceasing. We talk about these issues, and many times we hope that government will move and do better. It does not happen. I am concerned, Right Honourable Speaker, about persons who are missing to date. Some belong to the NRM side, some belong to the opposition side. One of our colleagues, the Honourable Margaret Etilu, who is the Amuria Woman Member of Parliament, we were taking oath here with her, among others. We understand she was arrested on 23rd May before we went to elect the speakership. Her family, I've seen them in the media asking for the whereabouts of their person. Lawyers are asking where she is. We are asking, Right Honourable Speaker. Right Honourable Speaker, I'm leader of the opposition, but I should also be concerned when an NRM member, who is a colleague in this House, disappears and we don't know her whereabouts. It should concern all of us. Just like it should concern colleagues on the NRM side if it happens to any of us. So that's how I am concerned. Where is this member? Can government account for a member? This is happening to a member of Parliament. If she has committed any offense, Article 28, 3 of our country's constitution provides very clearly. Somebody is innocent until they are proved guilty. Why is she not produced in court? Where is she being held? Take her to court. If she stole money, for example, I'm always speaking out against corruption, take her to court so that she gets charged. If she needs to go to jail, she goes there. But for now, can due process happen? Similarly, Right Honourable Speaker, there's a young man called Christopher Godi, also known as King Zare. He belongs to my political party. He was picked up by the military in Kamocha on 21st April. His whereabouts to date are not known. Why does government not want to follow the law? You see, even myself, even yourself as a leader, we can all be suspected to have committed an offense. But what does the law say? Why don't you produce people in court? When you abduct, and we call it abduct because you're not following the prescribed procedure of arrest. Right Honourable Prime Minister, why don't you want to follow the law? And Right Honourable Speaker, we were here at another time speaking about missing persons. There's a gentleman called John Bosco Chibalama. He was abducted on 3rd June 2019. It's been 7 years since. The Right Honourable Prime Minister told us Chibalama was arrested. Up to now, government has not accounted for Chibalama and 17 others. And we are adding on to that list. Why? Government needs to account for these people.
Thank you.
Both NRM and the opposition.
Right Honourable
Right Honourable Prime Minister, talk to us on these issues.